main business is to actually run big fitness competitions for everybody, basically. And like I said, our big goal was to come to the UK this year, which we will hopefully still be able to do. But like a lot of brands, we have to come up with, different solutions. Like the Elite 12 race we had during Christmas time. I don't know if you guys saw the YouTube broadcast, but we have to come up with something for our big community. And this is a great chance for all the gyms and trainers in the UK to engage their clients, to engage their members, to actually work towards a goal. And we had a virtual competition back in June last year because, we had, like I said, we had to do something for a community. It worked really great. And we had just a decent amount of UK athletes joining us already. And now we're going to have the second virtual championships of fitness this year on the same day as hopefully our Dallas event, because we might be able to host an event in the US. In Texas, they're not as strict as other parts of the world, but we will see. And today I want to give you just an overview of what these virtual championships look like and why this could be a great chance of involving, your club, your members, your clients to actually do this. Why is it? So again, to give you an idea what the last virtual championships look like, I have another small video that was back in June last year. We have, like this time, which I will explain in a few minutes, again, a body weight and an equipment division due to the situation. A lot of people don't have access to to a gym or to equipment, so we offer two divisions. And here's just a short video. It's just 43 seconds. Recap video of the last.
Mein Name ist Matthias Schöpfer. Ich mache jetzt die Equipment
So again, that was just a short impression. And here's some facts and figures about this year's virtual competition. We will host it on February 20th. So in about 5 to 6 weeks, like I said, on the same day as our physical event in Dallas. It'll be called the Virtual Championship of Fitness Part 2. And this time, last time we had a multiple day competition. This time it will be a one-day competition. And there will be 3 workouts that have to be done or performed on this day. And we made this accessible for everybody, which is, kind of the claim of our brand. Everything we do is supposed to be for everybody. We don't want to exclude anybody. So with this virtual championship, we want to do the same thing. Like I said, we will have 2 divisions, a body weight and an equipment division. So people that don't have access to equipment or a gym can join as well. And we will have an overall ranking as well as age group ranking. So it doesn't matter how old you are and how fit you are, you can always compete and compare yourself against others in your age group. And the big thing that's not on this deck or this slide is that you can create your own league, which means for your own gym, for your clients, you can create your own ranking within this competition and kind of compare yourself to other athletes in your gym, or have your members and clients compete against each other, always with it's always supposed to be a friendly competition and not too competitive. But it totally depends on the gym and your clientele. You can make this fun for everybody, or you can make this actually really competitive. But by creating your own hashtag, it's possible to have your own league within this competition. Workouts can be done by anyone, anywhere, and the fee is $20 plus a small service fee. Registration is open since January 1st, and this is, and I will give you a short example at the end of this presentation. As soon as you sign up for this competition, you will get a free 4-week training program to prepare for this competition. of course, a body weight training plan and an equipment training plan. And this can be a really good chance. Everybody's doing Zoom classes, Zoom workouts. This is the chance to offer your clients and your members a goal to train for. And you can use our 4-week training plan, or you can come up with your own programming for this competition. Looking at the training plans, you get a hint on what this competition will look like, or what these 3 workouts will look like. The workouts will be released on February 19th. So we decided to do this. It was a little discussion internally, but we released the workout 6 a.m. Australian time, which will be nighttime for us. So everybody in the world will get a chance to prepare for this workout. And then you have time to upload your score all day, February 20th, to upload your score and your video. And that's the last point. The video has to be uploaded so we can make sure there's no cheating going on, which is a lot of people wouldn't consider this, but as soon as you have a competition and there's prices involved, people come up with all kinds of ideas to get a good score. That's why we demand the upload of a video. We did that last time as well, and it worked great. And once everybody has submitted their video on the 20th, then we have 25 judges that will review most of those videos, and then we will release the ranking the following Monday, which will be the 22nd of February. To give you some information about what you will need in the equipment division, is the same as the last virtual competition, where we had, I think, close to 1,800 participants. You need a rower, you need 2 dumbbells with 15 kg and 10 kg for male and female, a med ball with 9 kg and 6 kg for male and female. Here it still says Strava app. We decided to go with any running app there is, a 400-meter running track where you have to film yourself, or an air runner, which could be true form assault or a similar runner, to participate in this competition. Once you upload your score, the points will be awarded for each workout. And then it's just a pretty simple ranking tool where the first place gets 1 point, second place gets 2 points, and so on. And then at the end, we will have like an overall ranking where all 3 workouts combined are important for the ranking. If you want to get an idea what the training plans would look like, this would be an equipment training plan. Sorry, this is really small. I hope you can see it, but it's a 4-day training plan with a workout explanation. And like I said, every participant that takes place and signs up for the competition will get this training plan for free to actually know what to train for and be ready on competition day. The bodyweight training plan is pretty similar. Obviously, we left any equipment out of this, so you'll be perfectly prepared for this date. This is pretty much everything for me. I wanted to keep this pretty open for discussion. So if people want to ask any kinds of questions, because we have a lot of questions every time we release a virtual competition, go ahead and ask any questions you want. And again, I really want to mention this again. There's so many gyms releasing Zoom workouts, Zoom classes, and talking to the fitness industry in Germany, and me and Graham and Emma, we talked yesterday, there's a really high dropout rate in Zoom classes because people lose motivation, people lose interest in doing this stuff at home. And what we try to offer and what we want to offer, and this is our DNA, is competition, which is open for everybody. And I think, and I'm 100% positive that this gives everybody a goal to train for. And if coaches and gyms use this in a smart way, it really gives them a great tool to engage their members, to keep their members motivated with creating their own leagues, with working towards a goal, even though if it's not about winning, it's just about participating and just having a motivation, especially in those hard times and tough times where people are looking for things to do and to be happy about, to be excited about. And the virtual competition is actually something where we think that that's exactly what we offer. And the 4-week training plan that comes with it gives people a guideline what to actually do prior to this competition to be ready, because that's what most people lack, is like, I want to do this, but I don't have no idea how to train for this or what to do. So that's why we decided to come up with a body weight and an equipment, a training plan for this. So if you have any questions, go ahead. I'm happy to answer everything that you guys want to know or want to ask.
Jacob, could I start?
Yeah.
And maybe bring Emma into the conversation as well. Just about the leagues, because I think this is really important, whether you're a personal trainer or an operator, pardon me, with a lot of members. Emma, could you just go into a bit more about the way you can create leagues and how it will benefit people that have signed up?
Yeah, it's really simple. So when you register, all you do is click on the Create a League section of the registration and put hashtag, if it was LFX, for example, hashtag LFX, and then you can invite people to join your league. And you can set up as many leagues as you want to. So you can have an LFX league, a gym league, a group of people at your gym can have their own league if they've got their own name. And you can be a part of as many leagues as possible. So Mark, you could set up hashtag Team True Spirit, but your Team True Spirit could also have 3 different leagues within it if you wanted to. So it's really, really simple. It sounds complicated, but it isn't.
Okay, thanks, Em. Jacob, obviously you've recently partnered with MyZone, and we saw that quite strongly on the 1st of January. How can existing MyZone users get involved? What's your plan there? What are you looking at?
We don't have like a detailed plan with MyZone right now. I think what MyZone offers in a perfect way for us is to give our training and our competition a professional touch to it. I always use please don't anybody get offended, but I always use the term soccer mom. Let's say a soccer mom decides to join this competition and train for the competition, train for a physical competition or our regular competition. Most of them have no idea about intensity and how hard they should go in a workout. And a lot of times what we see at our real competitions is that people overpace in the beginning because they don't really know their body and they have no idea which pace to go. And in a long competition, that's key to be successful in the end. And that's what MyZone offers in a perfect way to kind of add this professionalism, this approach to training for a competition, but in the competition as well, to give people an idea of in what intensity level they're training at this point, or working out or competing at this point. And if you see all elite athletes, they all use heart rate based training to know how to attack certain workouts and certain disciplines. So I think it adds great value to us, to our brand, to our training, and it also could be great for a virtual competition as well. So I hope that answered your question. Yeah.
It does indeed. Thank you, Jacob.
Graham, we do already have a challenge group going on at the moment till the end of January. I see Ollie's on here, so Ollie's part of that challenge. Lynn's in the challenge. Dave Stalker's in the challenge. Mark, I don't think you're in our challenge. I'm just wondering why not. But when it comes to the 20th of Feb, we need to have a bit more discussion around it. But we will be setting up that hashtag MyZone League for the VCF for everybody that's been part of the MyZone, and inviting people in as well, because we've got some gyms that are using MyZone as well that we're going to include in it. So yeah, there are some tentative plans in there. Just need to finalize them.
And if people have left their email addresses, their networks, then clients, members, etc., can also get involved, can't they? That's the great thing with this. This literally is just a starting point, to spread the message out to get as many people involved as possible.
Can I make a comment there, Graham?
Of course you can, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've appeared now. Hi, Jacob. How are you?
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. We obviously, from a MyZone point of view, and the challenge that Emma is insisting that I keep doing, despite the fact my back is so bad I can hardly stand, but I'll persist. You know, I think that we're coming together because of the pandemic. We got off to a great start considering the pandemic with the launch and the challenge in Europe, and that was fantastic for us. And now we've got the two-pronged approach, and that is how to approach it in the UK with Emma, and that is both at the challenge level but also at the club level. And then we're setting up, it was supposed to be today, but now it's a week today, a call with the guys in Germany to talk about how we get that to work to exactly what Jacob talked about, so that we can get into clubs where people are training using HYROX as their backing and give them the feedback to show where they're at. So a plan's coming together as best it can on 1,000 Zoom calls and an inability to sit down to it. But we're super excited, and we're really pleased with the challenge, the global one that happened on TV. It was.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's for me to spend more time with Jacob now. Before it was with his partner in crime, but we're moving him to the side now, and now I'm focusing on that man on the screen because this is his area. Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
Mark Airy.
Hello.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, to answer your question, Emma, we had our own little separate challenge going on, unfortunately.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. But I'm hoping this would be a fantastic opportunity, I think, for us to develop not only Team True Spirit participation in it, but also to have a look and use this time to develop adaptive variations of exercises. So as soon as I've finished the call, I'll put it straight out there to Team True Spirit and see how many people we can get involved, because this is exactly what the guys need, especially at this time. If I'm looking a bit red and flushed, it's because I've just come off an online spin session that we've organised for the first one, and it was heaving. The guys are just craving to get involved with stuff. And I'm also at 4 o'clock, hopefully having a call with Rachel Young to talk to her about getting involved with MyZone there as well. So I think this is a really good and exciting opportunity and looking forward to getting involved. I'll definitely push it out there.
Mark, I'm going to edit this video as soon as we finish, and then I'll share it on the Team True Spirit page, if you like, so that everyone can see.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, definitely.
No problem.
Definitely.
Brilliant. Any other questions?
I know. Yeah, it's not really a question, Graham, but I know we've got Ollie on here, and Ollie was a HYROX at home and VCF competitor, and also a UK finalist, weren't you, Ollie?
Yep.
In last August, and he's also a MyZone user. So Ollie has now got probably, well, I forget how many really, of your clients that are now involved in the MyZone challenge, because you're obviously based at David Lloyd, do a lot of work out of David Lloyd as a PT, and they use MyZone with their Blaze product. So
Right.
Ollie has then got his clients and kept his clients engaged through HYROX by joining the challenge. And I think that's another example of how a personal trainer can use HYROX as a workaround tool to be able to keep clients engaged, moving, interested, introducing them to other people. I've got one of Ollie's clients in my challenge group, and in my challenge chat where we talk about how many MEPs we're going to get each day, because we are really competitive. I hope she doesn't share anything with you, Ollie, otherwise I'd be really cross. But she's become a really strong part of our team. Somebody that I've never met, only know her on screen through MyZone, and she's there encouraging everybody else, and she's got exams at the end of this week, I know that. And you know, so it's
today.
Is it today, Ollie? Oh, so
yeah,
so she's back competing on Friday, so she can get all her MEPs come Friday. But
well, hopefully she'll be there tonight.
oh, brilliant. So yeah, it's a really good example of how HYROX and MyZone have merged together, and we've got these people coming in that you don't know face to face, but they're all part of your team chats, and I split all the teams up into different people that potentially didn't know one another, and everyone's working together. So from your point of view, Ollie, what's the feedback from your clients, I think is my question.
I think a lot of them had been looking for something to work towards. When you're trying to set long-term goals and outcome goals with clients, and you've got this constant opening and closing of the gym, that goalpost is constantly moving. So they're often looking for that port in the storm, something to really aim for and target for. And I think the VCF has definitely given them that, and also given them an outlet for, you know, those that are competitive and do want to, you know, not just do a pre-recorded, you know, no offense to David Lloyd, but like pre-recorded workout where there's not the interaction. You know, it's really given them that outlet for them.
Yeah, and they're getting to know different people as well that they never would have come across that David Lloyd, aren't they? They're getting to kind of interact with other people and be part of a group that they never would have been part of if they hadn't been involved with what you're doing. So yeah, thank you for giving her to me, because she's an amazing MEP scorer. So,
she is.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I think if I could add, nice to meet you, Ollie, and
Nice to meet you.
It's lovely to hear the work you're doing, and I think you've hit the nail on the head. What people are disillusioned with now, I think, is firstly, they don't know how long this lockdown will go on. But what this gives them is purpose, isn't it? It's a purpose to train.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing it. It's a purpose to train. And then, of course, the brilliance of MyZone as well is that you can really push yourself each time to stay in the zone and to, you know, and especially if you're in a community of people working out, say you're doing an MZ remote session together or something, you push each other, don't you? So, but I do think that purpose is what's really troubling people at the moment. It's almost like I've got to do a workout, but I don't know how long I'll be doing this for, and I'm not really enjoying it. So this is
why am I doing it? Why am I doing this?
It's hard to push yourself on that. Sorry,
Ollie, you go.
Yeah, I was going to say it's hard to, you know, push when you're trying to get clients to hit zone 5s and they already have that, you know, good base level of fitness, and you're sort of trying to get them to go zone 5. You know, it's quite tricky sometimes, particularly when doing it remotely. That's where MyZone obviously helps as a personal trainer, when I can look at how they're doing. But that's where I think when you can add the competitive element in, then it gives that additional purpose to work through the zones, whereas they might not have otherwise.
Definitely.
That makes sense.
And one thing I want to add, I think most people in this call already know this, but you know, competition is always, to some people, let's say a scary word. Some people are scared of a competition because they think they'll be embarrassed or they won't be able to do this, or but you know, the way we created this competition, obviously I won't release the workouts here now, but they're totally doable for everybody. And people that joined the last VCF, like Ollie, he knows we had people that were close to 70 years old that did the virtual championship last time, and they had no problem doing the workouts, which I won't say they were easy, and I'm not going to say the ones that you have to do on February 20th they will be easy, but they're totally doable. And you know, like we said a couple of times now, that it doesn't matter in what section of life you're in, relationship, personal life, business life, fitness life, you always need a certain goal that you work towards, because if you don't have that goal, at least that's my opinion, you will fall off somewhere because you just don't see the sense of why you do a certain thing. And giving, especially for gyms and personal trainers, I can't say this often enough, everybody's looking for opportunities. I think this is the best opportunity at this time to actually give them a goal to train for, and just take this opportunity, pass this on to other gyms, to other trainers, and make the most of it. And creating your own league, it's just perfect. It's just perfect.